Did you know that 1 in 4 people in the United States have some form of a visible or an invisible disability? The 61 million Americans living with disabilities represent the largest underserved minority in the United States. More than 2 billion people around the world have accessible needs. They want to be able to travel more, to be better connected, and to have a greater choice of personalized services and destinations to choose from. Travelers with accessibility needs spend $120 billion every year on travel. Accessible tourism is not only about human rights, it's an opportunity for Greater Fort Lauderdale to educate, embrace, and welcome all visitors. I can't tell you enough how excited Visit Lauderdale is to welcome the Deaf Seniors of America Conference here to Greater Fort Lauderdale. Let me introduce you to Myrna and Phil Aiello, chairpersons of this amazing conference. Welcome. Why is it so important for those people with hidden disabilities to travel?
I've been a traveler too. We both travel. And it's really important that we are able to have accessibility for all areas. Just like on airplanes or cruises and boats and trains, often what happens, we get approached by people when we tell them that we're deaf. Sometimes they're not familiar with the situation and they don't really offer much. Some places understand. For example, airplanes now have like a flower, something that will be able to identify that we're deaf, so we will get the support that we need. I've never seen that before. I think that's really wonderful. I'm really grateful for the Greater Fort Lauderdale for this, because through this, we're able to educate all peoples to be able to fly and be able to be all over the United States and understand that they have a need, and if they have this badge, they would be able to be supported and be able to be identified as Fort Lauderdale Airport. So it all started there.
How did you interface with Visit Lauderdale to create such an amazing event?
Tell you the truth, it was her, my other half, who told me that I have to make a contact with Visit Lauderdale. So it's really her. And she told me to have a meeting with you. And so I went to meet with you, and I wanted to know, I wanted to tell you what to expect. And when I arrived there, we were chatting, and all of a sudden, I was just shocked and amazed of all the support that you gave through everything, without even having to ask. I mean, that really inspired us. And I said that we made the right decision to have a conference here in the Greater Fort Lauderdale area because of that experience.
I cannot thank you both enough for meeting both of you and learning so much about the deaf, about being deaf. It's extraordinary. And that I'm eternally grateful. And I hope that you guys at some point will come back to Greater Fort Lauderdale and have another conference. It's been a great pleasure working with both of you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. It's just nice to meet you, and it's so wonderful to have a nice partnership and a nice relationship with the Greater Fort Lauderdale area.
Thank you.